Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. I apologise for coming out so late. Literally, I got home last night from Sheffield United around about 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to get up at work at 5:30. Or you're trying to say this morning, yeah. So I had to get up at 5:30 this morning to go to work. I'm now back from work. But yeah, in terms of the game, I don't really want to even mention the game, if I'm honest with you. But this is the Sheffield United versus Middlesbrough review. Pardon me, I just burped. But yeah, I kind of been made to look a bit like an idiot. Obviously, my interview on Borough Fan TV on Saturday, I said that Borough would smash Sheffield United. And I hold my hands up. Yes, I may have been getting a bit carried away because Middlesbrough just won a game and whatnot. But, you know, then things happen. And I said that, and it didn't work. And, yeah, so that happens. But listen, fair play to Sheffield United for winning the game. Fair play to them. Listen, man, you know, let's talk about the game. Now, in my own opinion, I think it was a game of, like, it was sort of like a game of two halves, if you like. So, for me, Sheffield United first half dominated play. Sheffield United got on the ball possession-wise, battered us possession-wise. I think at one point, it was like 66% was all to Sheffield United. Middlesbrough having hardly any of the ball first half. So, second half, after Middlesbrough made the change, yes, okay, Sheffield United had glimpses, but I thought Middlesbrough did very, very well to come back into the game, considering that we were 2-0 down to start the second half, sorry, and then obviously Ayala got the goal. But you know, going to the goals later. But in terms of the game, that's what I personally thought was a game two halves, and they say the second half for Borough improved compared to the first half performance. But if you get to the game as a whole, beforehand it was a bit of a weird atmosphere, to be honest, inside the concourse. No one was really lively inside the concourse for it. And I stood in the concourse for about 15 minutes before the game, and I was looking around thinking, no one's singing, no one's really up for it, you know. This doesn't feel like a normal sort of a weird day. Got in the stand, and the atmosphere was picking up, but it wasn't like it normally is on a normal away day. But never mind that, like I say, obviously the players come out, and the players didn't look up for it. You know, obviously the game kicked off, and Sheffield United scored within 2 minutes, and I looked at the floor, and I just thought this could be a long night, because we know what happens when Borough go behind first, we often don't come back. And I just felt that night, like last night, I just felt like it could be one of them nights. Obviously, it was a wonderful goal. Listen, don't get me wrong, but both the goals Sheffield United were fantastic goals, fantastic strikes, executed perfectly. Like I say, the ball went in the box, Ledbetter sort of cleared it, he was sort of facing our goal, booted it on top of his head, and it felt that Evans, I believe, who got two that night, and he just sided the foot, booted it straight in the top corner. As soon as he left his foot, you knew exactly where it was going to go. It's straight to the top in, and then you find yourself a goal down away from home, and it's tough. It's tough from that point on, because then obviously the home crowd, they're all up for it. The away crowd aren't so much up for it after that goes in. But like I say, Borough trying to get back into it. We try getting the ball down the wing and whatnot, until the ball eventually fell to one of their players again. Went up for a corner kick. Before the corner was taken, Clark was down in the box. I don't know what was wrong with Clark. All I seen was him go down and just hold his face. I assume, well, to be fair, I don't assume anything, because I don't know what he went down, I don't know what he went down on the floor for. Anyway, he got back up. They did a short corner, and not one Borough player really realised what was going on until it was too late. The ball came across, Evans hit it on the volley, it went straight in the bottom corner, and then you're 2-0 down. And it's a long way back. It's a long way back. And in the midst of all that, Ledbetter's been sent off, so you're 2-0 down, 10 men, first half's not even over yet. And I'm not lying to you, I looked at the clock and everything else, looked at the floor, and I think to myself, this is going to be a long, long night in Sheffield. And everything that could have gone wrong obviously went wrong for Borough in the first half. Second half, we made 3 changes. Sambalonga came on, Fabio came on, and Clayton came on, and they came on for Bamford. He went off, he didn't play exactly great. Besic went off as well, and so did Traore. And Traore, for me, was a joke last night. He didn't try to get on the ball at all. When he got on the ball, he didn't really do much with it. Obviously, then 3 changes come on, and for me, out of them 3 substitutes, I thought all 3 of them played better than the 3 that came. Obviously than the 3 that they replaced. I thought Fabio was fantastic. I thought he was fantastic last night. I thought, considering he's been out and injured for so long, I thought he did fantastic yesterday. You know, he was trying to win everything. He was getting them down the pitch well. Obviously, Borough got the goal back early on. Daniel Ayala gave it a bit of a lifeline, and then the atmosphere went weird in the home end. You know, Sheffield United fans kind of went quiet. Obviously, as you would, you know what I mean. Obviously, team with 10 men, just got to go back. You're not exactly going to be all over the place again. You know what I mean? Then everyone's nervous, but as the Borough fans, you're just hoping. You're hoping that it falls for one of our players in the box, gets over the end of it and get a goal. It didn't happen for us, unfortunately. Like I say, Adam Clayton had a shot right at the end. That went wide. And Johnny Howson, I'm not joking, I sat right behind it. He missed by about that much last night. It was so close to being in the back of the net. especially when he hit that shot. So he was very, very unlucky as well. But in terms of the game, let's see, my second half performance I can't fault, but the first half performance was absolutely appalling. We're now out of the playoffs. We're now 7th, 2 points behind Millwall. And I sort of looked at the league table, and do you know what, Borough fans? It's hard for me now. It's hard for me to sit there and say, do you know what, I believe now, because I haven't done this all season now, going home and away all season long. It's been one of them seasons where it's been a roller coaster. And listen, I'm so blessed to be in a position where I am, to be able to follow Middlesbrough around the country. And shout out to Borough Fan TV for that. Karen E and Tom for letting me do it. But it's one of them now where I think to myself, is it over? Let me know in the comment section down below. Any fan, honestly, even if you don't support Middlesbrough, but look at Middlesbrough's position now and our form, would you say it's all over for Middlesbrough? I'm not going to say it's all over, but I'm just saying, it's hard. It's hard to keep believing, but of course I'm going to keep on believing. But trust me, man, they're testing me on Middlesbrough. But like I say, I said a couple of weeks ago, I said, are Middlesbrough ready to go up yet? And after watching last night, I can't say we are. And it hurts me to say, because I don't want to be negative on my channel, man. I try to be the most positive I can be. And that's what I try and be every single time. But at the minute, I don't know. I don't know if we're the team who's ready to go up. Yeah, I feel like, and this is me honestly speaking now, I feel like Tony Pulis could assess our team from now to the end of the season, which he probably is doing anyway. Come the summer, get rid of all the dead wood. And if he needs spending more money, then I'm afraid he's a manager. You know what I mean? If he has to spend more money, then he will. Bring in players that actually want to play for this badge. Middlesbrough Football Club and actually want to get us promoted. And actually have a desire and actually want to fight every single week. Because 100 miles an hour and more every week is how it should be. And like I say, that's how it should be for me. And, I just hope, Middlesbrough can do something for the fans this season. Because so far, it hasn't been great. Lack of consistency. 7th in the league. I've spent 50 million. Brought in players that, listen, man, will probably walk into any championship side. Obviously in this league, being the likes of Patrick Bamford, being the likes of Britson Bolonga, Johnny Howson, Besic, Ledbitter, Shotton, Ayala, Gibson. You know what I mean? These are quality players in this division. Now I know other teams have got quality players, and I can fully respect that. But obviously look at Middlesbrough's team, 50 million, and we're not exactly living up to expectation at the minute. We're actually being laughed at. So let's say, man. On a positive note, Borough go again Saturday, Bristol City at home. It's rock hard, that game, don't get me wrong, it's rock hard, but you know what I mean, it's all about the next game. And hopefully our next game can be better than last night. Also, check out my Borough Fan TV interview. It is out right now on the Borough Fan TV channel, on YouTube channel. Go subscribe to them. They're nearly on 500k, so be class. 5k, not 505k. Go and subscribe and go and the Facebook page. Also, subscribe to me as well down below. But listen, we're so close to 1k. It's unbelievable, man. We're so close. Also, shout out to MFC fan pages who made the thumbnail for this video. But listen, Borough fans, it's not all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? Obviously, Borough go again Saturday. And let's see what happens. Let's see, man. My preview for Bristol City v Borough will be out tomorrow. As for right now, I've actually picked this up from Tesco's, which I'm going to go and eat now. And yeah, if I'm on a diet, hopefully this little fella can cheer me up. White Bunny. I was going to make a rhyme there, but it wouldn't sound very good. Anyway, Borough fans, have a good rest of your Wednesday. I'm knackered and I'm depressed. Life of a Borough fan. Up the Borough.